When is this peace deal over? In 8 years. Anything else I could do in the meantime? What about England? 1735. Yeah, so my peace deal with England is over before my peace deal with France. But to be honest, I don't care all that much about England anymore. Sure, it would be like nice to have these last 4 provinces, but I'd rather not have the aggressive expansion, because just moments later I will need to conquer France. Yeah. Do I want military tech 26, or do I want a little bit more army maintenance, a little bit less army maintenance? Yeah, I just never mind. I just want military tech 26 in short term. Is there anything else I would want? Just gonna have to wait. Hold on. Wasn't economic? Yeah, economic plus quantity gave discipline. And religious would give me morale. Anything good from offensive? Not really. Well, if I took innovative, or innovative, I actually don't know how to pronounce it, I could get +1 leader siege and +10% siege ability, which would be nice. Which is better for me to use? I think that I will take innovative. His troop numbers will continue to decrease with every bit of land I take away from him, whereas so like the discipline won't matter as much because I just outnumber him and win in that way. So the biggest barrier I have actually is time, and there's two things which would influence that most, and that's sieges and truces. Alright. Oh good, I can actually do something again. Doesn't matter. Oh wow, that's one hell of a general. Where was it? Derbyshire. Derbyshire is out there. So which am I taking? I am already considering, yeah, I'm going for the Frederician infantry. And what am I taking here? The Ulan cavalry, because it has more rail damage as well as some amazing shock damage. And to be honest, that's actually what you're using your cavalry for the shock phase, not so much for the fire phase. The infantry are superior on that terrain anyways. Move. There we are. California is not paying a whole lot tariffs, so we can increase that. Wow. Plus 52, plus 62, plus 53. Damn. That's a lot of ink. So the Ottomans are under attack by Austria. I wonder if the Pope would join them. Oh. Let's see. Yep, the Pope joins. I still have... Nope, I don't have my... claim anymore. I'd like to have Firenze. Would add more trade power to the Genoa node. Well, more trade. It would increase my trade power in the Genoa trade node. Yep, we are going to accept this. Let's see, my combat width is 40, so I'd actually need 32 infantrymen to like completely fill the front line. Which is, must I take, well, obviously not one of the nobility because they are too influential. Pope has a lot of men. I'm scared. The war goal is superiority. Good. And that helps. That helps quite a lot. Would be nice if you could like declare a holy war as a Catholic against the Pope. That would be a bit weird, but would be funny. I'll grant aid. I don't want them to get even more disloyal. Gonna build a few more transport ships, I think. Yep, and then I'm going to build 2 more mercenary infantry and a few more artillery, because I'm also not fully utilizing my backline. Just have to get this one out again. Excuse me. I'll just stay around here then. In 38, my peace deal with France expires. Oh wow, I'm far over my... no, I'm not even over my force limit. So why exactly am I losing that much money? Is it because of the attrition? That could be it. There we go. And try to siege down Rome. So if the Pope loses Rome, then it's probably gonna be a quick separate peace, and Austria could actually go back to focusing the Ottomans. It's also kind of fun how the Ottomans haven't even been focused yet, how they're even like winning terrain, and we are still on 33% war score. We do not have enough battles for the war goal though. Oh no. No. Nope, 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 nope. That's not gonna happen. I do need an air right about now. There we go, I'm on 80 trust with them. That's good. Gives me a bit more security. Might actually be wise to also fabricate a bunch of claims on France, since I don't really have those yet. Once my peace deal ends, I should immediately declare war again. Well, actually, no, it's not actually that urgent. I thought it would be worse, but it's only England and France that hate my guts right now. Well, okay, Liege doesn't really like me neither, but he likes me enough to not join a coalition. Oh, my alliance with Trier is ended. That's not good. So who the hell forced that onto him? Bohemia, perhaps? Yeah, the Pope, Nuremberg, Bohemia and Lithuania. So it's probably either the Pope or Bohemia. Good, we're gonna win that. I get this stupid event a bit too often now. And that was most of his fleet. Good, I'm the attacker here. Well, my peace deal with England has ended now, which is good. that's why his morale was so low. So let's see, I have 60 transfer chips, so I can't really grow my army anymore. That's unfortunate. It's actually starting to be worthy of consideration to like split my army. Though I'd rather have like one big army and for sieges like take something away from it, rather than walk around with two weak armies. So, well, I start on very low morale, so I'd rather like deter an attack. Considering I'm against France, which I didn't actually know that the Netherlands was still a thing in this game. Well then, what are we going to do? We are going to... yeah, I'm going to get some ideas. So I kinda want to have the aggressive expansion impact reduction by the time I finish my war against France. It's almost time for the war against France. Damn it. I don't want to invest a whole lot more into this war, but I don't want to lose the occupation of Firenze neither. I'm just gonna wait and look up for a while. See if how the siege progresses. But I kind of hope that Austria pieces out before then. Ah, good. An innovative event. Wait, what? I kept you even below 7%. That's right. Well, unfortunately, I got nothing from them. Absolutely nothing. But my participation in this war wasn't all for nothing, of course, because of me, Austria didn't have to invest all that much troops himself, so there's a bigger chance of him joining a war against France, and a bigger chance of him being like actually useful in the war against France. He is somehow also in a war against Ansbach. I don't understand that neither, but yes. There we go, an entire army full of 3-deckers and apparently a light ship and a transport ship. we would be just a tiny bit sooner. But in Long White Dock there is an even better harbor, so I am regenerating my guys sooner or quicker. Right. A grand shipyard, so the local ship repair is faster there. I actually wonder, are there... Let's see... No. I kinda wanted to know if there were buildings that would give me increased supply limit in provinces, but there aren't. I didn't think there were, but it might have been like one of those extra thingies which I never pay attention to. So what do we want in our current war? Because our truce has already ended. I think. Well, I want to lose anyways. I don't want to lose, but I want province to lose. Damn. Never say this sentence. I kinda want Burgundy as well. Naturally, I want Normandy. Caux actually might be a good idea. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this. Normandy. Naturally, I want Caux as well, but unfortunately, I don't have anything in the border here. It's only Kent suffices for that. Well, or Normandy, or the other guys here. But from Great Britain, only Kent is able to get a claim on Caux. Let's see, what else do we want? I kinda want Burgundy, but is that the highest death province? Bourbon is even bigger. Let's see. Is there anything important here? No, not really. I am going for Bourgogne anyways, because that's in the Champagne trade node. And I don't have anything in the Bordeaux trade node. So that's not as important for me. Now I'm gonna continue building a spy network there, because it also helps to make sieges go faster. Good. Right on time. And that significantly weakened the Ottomans. So that's one less potential ally for those guys. I lost... Oh yeah, I lost Trier as an ally, of course. And Lubeck is apparently already in a war against Spain. It's